What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So I have tried to do this video 3 times now, and something has gone wrong every single time. So hopefully you guys are watching this and you know how much effort that I have put into this video. But one piece did come in the process of me filming this and filming this version of it, so I'm kind of glad, so that way I can show you guys that as well. Before we get into all of the parts on the WRX so far, let us get into the intro. So I have the full parts list here on my phone, so we're going to start with the front of the car, work our way around, and then work our way inside the car. So as far as the front of the car, I have the actual, this is an actual badge replacement. This is a carbon fiber emblem, a black housing around it with red stars. So I think it definitely needed this upgrade. It looks a lot better. I have a red WRX badge right here. Pain in the butt to install, but I think it looks really good. The STI comes with one. The WRX obviously does not. So I think it looks really cool. It's a subtle little thing. I have a front mount license plate as well. I did buy this Hoonigan license plate literally just for the front. I don't plan to put it anywhere else. I just like the way it looked, and it was black and it said Hoonigan. I have brand new LEDs in the DRLs and in the low beams as well. The daytime running lights are the high beams as well, so my high beams and low beams have switched over to very blue colored LEDs. I did not like the yellow ones that were in there, and they weren't very bright at all, so it definitely helped. Even if you just wanted to see better at night, I definitely recommend getting something like that. It was a huge help as far as seeing, and they make the car look so much better while you're driving it during the day and while you're driving it at night. So probably one of the biggest noticed things on the car is the fact that it now has tint and that the roof is wrapped. I got 5% tint all the way around and 15 on the front windshield, and then a 5% tint strip on the front windshield. The front driver and passenger side have 15% tint on there. I did wrap the roof matte black. I had originally wanted to do it gloss black, but the stuff that was sent to me was very crappy, and this was really good film that I had, so I decided to wrap it in this. I think it looks really good. And then right here, it's not a big necessity, but I do have some Hoonigan valve stem caps as well, because for some reason I did not get sent any, and they did not put any on the car. Okay, so hopping into the car. So there's a bunch of little bitty things that I've done to the inside that I think make the car look really nice. So far, I've added a carbon fiber sticker to match the outside. It's carbon fiber with the red stars. It matches. This one is just a sticker. It's not an actual emblem replacement, so it still has the chrome housing around it. But that's kind of the theme that I'm going for inside of the car, was a lot of chrome accent pieces that look really good. But yeah, it matches the front and rear. This makes the whole steering wheel look completely different. I have a coin tray next to where the fuse box used to be. Now it just opens up and it's a coin tray. I've actually used it. I don't really keep change on me ever, so whenever I use cash, it's nice to just be able to throw the change right there and be done with it. I have the Cobb shift knob. It is not weighted. It's actually a little bit lighter than the one that was on here before, but I think it gives me a little bit easier access to grab it and throw it into position and wherever I need to. So I do really like it. And all of the interior lights, so the light that is right here above me, and then the 2 right here, and then 1 in each of the visors as well, all of those have been switched to LEDs. So they're not light bulbs anymore, they're actual LEDs, and they look really nice. And I have LEDs that go where the license plate lights are, so I can flick those on and off, and they come on and off with the running lights as well, so they are really bright. Obviously that's a thing that's not inside the car, but I'll probably forget to talk about it after that, because they're not really seen unless you're driving at night, and I can't even see them unless I get out the car and look at it. So nevertheless, interior pieces. So the pieces that I was talking about that I did not get in and get a chance to shoot, I have Alcantara pieces for the shift knob, or for the shift boot, for the e-brake boot, and to replace the leather piece on top of the armrest. The reason I did this, one, the e-brake one was had a bunch of holes in it and it was cut up. It looked like somebody had taken it off already. I didn't really like the shift boot for the shift knob, and the steering wheel that I want, because this one is a little messed up, does have Alcantara on the top and the bottom while still retaining all the same and have leather on it. so it will match really well with all of the interior pieces that I have here. They were a little tricky to put on, some of them a little bit easier. You had to do some spray adhesive on some things, but overall it makes the interior of the car look a lot cleaner. It doesn't look very, not that the leather look cheap, but I think that this makes it look more like a custom car in my opinion. That's it for the inside. Let's go and take it to the rear of the car. Okay, so I'm doing the rear last because I think it had the biggest difference in the car. I have the black emblem in the middle to go with the front emblem. It is the exact same one, as a full replacement. It's not a sticker. Same thing with the rear emblems. These were chrome as well, but now they are black. Subaru on one side and WRX on the other side. Makes the car look completely different. And I have a license plate cover. I'm not too sure how much I like it and feel about it right now, but I can change it later. I just don't like how it doesn't match the same color red. And then probably my favorite thing that I've added so far to the car is the axle back exhaust by Faction Fab. Basically a muffler delete and turns it into a straight pipe from the axle back. The axle is obviously right in front of where the wheels are, so everything from the wheels back, and it splits off, and it's still a dual tip, a quad tip exhaust. I like the way it looks. I think the car was made for something at least dual, maybe not quad tip all the time, but I don't like the single exit exhaust on this car. I think it was just made to have two things coming out the side of it and out the rear of it anyway. I think it just looks a whole lot better, and it sounds really good for what it is. It has rumble. It pops sometimes if you're downshifting and going. The turbo noises are louder. The car's louder, but there's no droning in the car, so it's really good for what you need it for. Obviously, if you wanted to spend the upper parts of thousands of dollars, then you can get a full exhaust, but this is just to replace the mufflers, and it makes a 110% difference, and I love it. Obviously, I will be doing more exhaust stuff to it, but as far as just right now, this is really good. 10 out of 10 recommend doing it. So that is it for all the parts that I have installed on the WRX so far. I know I've only had it for a few weeks, but I got very excited because it's my dream car, so I decided to splurge and buy some parts for it already. And there is many more things to come. Obviously, I have not done anything under the hood yet because you kind of have to like have a tune with everything and gotta find somebody to send me good tunes and stuff like that. So all that is in preparation, and I'm doing research and trying to figure out what I like right now. But huge thank you to everybody who has watched the videos, liked, commented, subscribed, shared, liked any of my Instagram stuff, Facebook, whatever it is, whatever it may be. As far as thank you for supporting my channel and me and helping me get to my dream car as well. And thank you for watching the video. Huge shout out to Subispeed and Subimods. Both of the companies is the place that I've got every single part on the car from. It has mainly been from Subispeed, and I'll leave a little link down in the description below for a 10% off discount to it. But just be in the little lookout for that. Both websites will have links down in the description below, so definitely go check them out if you have any form of Subaru or 86 or anything like that. They have two different websites, and they have buku parts for your cars. That is it for the end of the video. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and if you hit the bell, you get notified every time that I upload a video or I go live. That's it for this one. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.